Hey friends, how are you? We're back again, and happy Tuesday. This is going to be a great week. I know it is, because you're starting right here with me, and I hope that this helps to bring joy into your week. So the story that I'm going to share with you today is from Chicken Soup for the Soul. It's an inspirational story from the section called Overcoming Obstacles. And I know that each and every one of us have had obstacles to overcome during our lives. Sometimes when we were very young, and sometimes when we get much older. But hear these words. This from Dr. Joyce Brothers. The person interested in success has to learn to view failure as a healthy, inevitable part of the process of getting to the top. Consider this. The movie Star Wars was rejected by every movie studio in Hollywood before 20th Century Fox finally produced it. It went on to be one of the largest grossing movies in film history. E.T., Forrest Gump, Home Alone, Speed, and Pulp Fiction were all rejected by major studios before they finally found a studio willing to produce them. An executive at MGM penned this memo after a screening of The Wizard of Oz. The rainbow song's no good. Take it out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that movie without Somewhere Over the Rainbow? As a child, Sylvester Stallone was frequently beaten by his father and told he had no brains. He grew up a loner and emotionally anguished. He was in and out of various schools. An advisor at Drexel University told him that based on aptitude testing, he should pursue a career as an elevator repair person. In 1887, the musical Courier wrote, "Brahms evidently lacks the breadth and power of invention eminently necessary for the production of truly great symphonic work." In 1932, during a Minneapolis bank robbery, a man was murdered. A small-time thief by the name of Leonard Hankins was arrested, convicted of the crime, and sentenced to prison. Later, through the testimony of others, it became clear that Hankins was innocent. Jack McKay, an Associated Press correspondent in St. Paul, worked on the case, trying to get him free for 19 years. McKay wrote about the case again and again, drawing attention to the injustice of Hankins' imprisonment. He was Hankins' only advocate. Finally, in 1951, Governor C. Elmore Anderson convened the State Pardon Board in a special session. They ordered Hankins freed from prison and agreed that he never committed the crime. The power of persistence. You will never stub your toe standing still. The faster you go, the more chance there is of stubbing your toe, but the more chance you have of getting somewhere. That was written by Charles Kettering. IBM founder Tom Watson, believing in a new product and its development, supported one of his vice presidents in promoting the product. It was quite a risky venture and ended up in financial disaster to the tune of $10 million. The vice president came to him in shame and offered his resignation. Watson was reported to have said, "You must be kidding. We've just spent $10 million educating you." Success is 99% failure. Einstein was criticized for not wearing socks or cutting his hair. One observer noted, he could be mentally retarded. For those of you who have been using age as an excuse, consider this. Grandma Moses didn't begin painting until she was 76 years old. Ruth Gordon won her first Oscar for Rosemary's Baby when she was 72 years old. Golda Meir was elected Prime Minister of Israel at the age of 71. And finally, if you think your vote is not important, consider this. In 1645, one vote gave Oliver Cromwell control of England. In 1649, one vote caused Charles I, King of England, to be executed. In 1868, one vote saved President Andrew Jackson from impeachment. In 1875, one vote changed France from a monarchy to a republic. In 1876, one vote gave Rutherford B. Hayes the presidency of the United States. In 1923, one vote gave Adolf Hitler leadership in the Nazi Party. In 1941, one vote saved the Selective Service just weeks before the bombing of Pearl Harbor. So don't ever think that you don't count. Don't ever think that you don't matter. And don't ever think that you can't accomplish things because of age or because someone told you that you couldn't. Trust in yourself. Believe in God, and God will lead you to where you belong. You may too be famous one day, even at the age of 82. God bless you all and have an amazing day. I love you.